Question number 1. In which year the Andhra Pradesh High Court restated that right to safe drinking water is a fundamental right while hearing a case based on a letter written by a villager from Mahbubnagar? You got it! Your choice 2007 is right. Question number 2. Under which article of the Constitution right to water gets recognition? Correct. Article 21 is the right answer. Question number 3. This is an account of the expenses the government has made on its programs in the past year and how much it plans to spend in the coming year. Well picked. Budget is the correct answer. Question number 4. Official figures for 2011 show that % of households in India have access to drinking water and about % have access to sanitation. Excellent choice. 8753 is the right answer. Question number 5. Mumbai's suburban railway is well-functioning public transport system. It is the densest route in the world, attending to passengers. Nice selection. 65 lakh is the correct and valid answer. Question number 6. For what purpose bore-well water is not used? Correct response. Cooking and drinking purposes is the most accurate answer. Question number 7. Can you associated draw recognize the picture? Clear logic. Your choice public facilities is sound and 100% true. Question number 8. State true or false. Important features of public facilities is that once it provided, its benefits can be shared by many people. Great job. True is the accurate answer. Question number 9. Government should ensure that everyone, irrespective of their caste, religion, color, should be provided with public facilities. Smart pick. True is the correct choice. Question number 10. The Census of India 2001 puts rural household electrification at %, leaving around million households in the dark. You chose 4478 and it is correct. Question number 11. A famous non-government organization has been working for a long time to address the problems of sanitation in India. Right choice. Sulabh International is the best answer. Question number 12. How much was spent from the government budget for the construction of the first segment of the metro rail in Delhi? Or valid point. None of the above is true. Question number 13. Which article of the Constitution of India recognizes the right to water as being a part of the right to life? Bravo! Article 21 is the answer. Question number 14. There are areas in the world where public water supply has achieved universal success. Which place is this? Exactly. Porto Alegre, Brazil makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 15 has one of the largest number of cases of diseases such as diarrhea, dysentery, cholera, etc. Nicely done. India is a solid answer. Question number 16. The supply of water per person in an urban area in India should be . Right again, 135 liters per day is a valid answer. Question number 17. The government, in addition to providing certain facilities, has also made log policy called policy. Good thinking. Reservation is the right answer. Question number 18. Every Indian citizen residing in the urban region must get at least liters of water every day. Sharp thinking. 135 is the right choice. Question number 19. Dashed in an account of the expenses the government related to previous year and to be spent next year. Strong choice. Budget is the right answer. Question number 20. Which of the following is most important public transport? Aeroplane, boat, buses, cars? Solid response. Buses is a valid choice. Question number 21. What is the standard water supply per person in urban India as per the Urban Water Commission? You're right. 135 liters per day is the correct answer. Question number 22. The right to dash that the Constitution guarantees is for all persons living in this country. Excellent. Life is a brilliant choice. Question number 23. The Constitution of India recognized the right to water as right to life under which article? Great thinking. Article 21 is the right choice. Question number 24. Dash is an account of expenses of the government in the past year and plans for its future. Perfect. Budget is the correct choice. Question number 25. The minority groups have particularly drawn upon the right to freedom of religion and dash. On track. Cultural and educational right is the correct answer. Question number 26. What is the main issue with water supply in poorer localities compared to wealthier ones? Well done. Underserviced is the right choice. Question number 27. Which facility, besides safe drinking water, is necessary to prevent waterborne disease? Nice work. You chose sanitation, and it is correct. Question number 28. Our Constitution guarantees the right to education for all children between the ages of. Smart move. 6-14 years is an accurate answer. Question number 29. Who is responsible or major roles to ensure adequate public facilities for everyone? Good job. Your answer, government, works well here. Question number 30. According to the text, how many Indians die daily due to water-related diseases? Well reasoned. 1,600 is the correct choice. Question number 31. All the children between the age of -a years must exercise right to education. Great thinking. 6-14 years is the right choice. Question number 32. What is the primary reason for the shortage of municipal water in Chennai? Nice selection. Government failure is the correct and valid answer. Question number 33. What is one of the essential public facilities mentioned apart from water? Right again. Healthcare is a valid answer. Question number 34. Who carries the responsibility of providing public facility to the people? Exactly. Government makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 35. What is the role of private companies in the context of public facilities? Perfect. To operate for profit is the correct choice. Question number 36. Under which article of the Constitution? Right to water gets recognition. Bravo! Article 21 is the answer. Question number 37. An individual who buys goods for personal use and not for resale is dash. Sharp thinking. Consumer is the right choice. Question number 38. The situation of water crisis is worse in urban areas than rural areas. Excellent choice. False is the right answer. Question number 39. Who is responsible for providing public facilities to all the citizens? Excellent. Government is a brilliant choice. Question number 40. Is handing over these public facilities to private company a solution? Great job. No is the accurate answer. Question number 41. 78 million households are still in dark in India. Well picked. True is the correct answer. Question number 42. What is the main source of water for residents in Ananagar, Chennai? Smart pick. Municipal tap water is the correct choice. Question number 43. Making law is not enough. Government has to ensure that these laws are. Nice work. You chose both N and it is correct. Question number 44. What is the term used for a 10-year-old child working in a factory? Correct response. Child labor is the most accurate answer. Question number 45. What is the right to water considered under the Indian Constitution? Good job. Your answer, a fundamental right, works well here. Question number 46. A dash is a form of business set up by people or by the government. Right choice. Company is the best answer.
Question number 47. What happens when water supply is handed over to private companies?
Strong choice. Prices increase is the right answer. Question number 48. Government must ensure dash distribution of the public facilities. Nicely done. Equal is a solid answer. Question number 49. Mumbai's suburban railway attends to dash lakh passengers daily. Good thinking. 65 is the right answer. Question number 50. How many Indians die every day because of water-related diseases? Correct. 600 is the right answer. Question number 51. What is the average municipal water supply coverage in Chennai? Valid point. 50% is true. Question number 52. Public facilities that can be provided by a private company are. Smart move. All of these is an accurate answer. Question number 53. Over 1590 children die every day due to water-related diseases. Well done. False is the right choice. Question number 54. Which of the following is not an example of public facilities? Clear logic. Your choice. Internet is sound and 100% true. Question number 55. What is the cost of purchasing water from tankers in Mylapore? You're right. Rs 500-600 monthly is the correct answer. Question number 56. How often do residents in Mylapore receive municipal water? Solid response. Once every 2 days is a valid choice. Question number 57. People living in slums get hardly how many liters of water? You got it. Your choice 20 is right. Question number 58. 36% of households in India have access to drinking water. On track. False is the correct answer. Question number 59. Which article recognizes right to water is right to life? You chose 21, and it is correct. Question number 60. Sulabh has given access to more than dash million people. Well reasoned. 20 is the correct choice. Question number 61. The government budget is prepared and passed in the dash. Correct. Parliament is the right answer. Question number 62. A person who does not get adequate nutrition or food is. Good thinking. Malnourished is the right answer. Question number 63. What is the main source of revenue for the government? Well done. Tax is the right choice. Question number 64. What are the public facilities essential for everyone? You're right. Both A and B is the correct answer.
Question number 65. Public facilities should be a dash to the government.
Excellent choice. No profit is the right answer. Question number 66. Which areas in Chennai faces severe water shortages? Exactly. All these areas make sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 67. Which one of the following is not a public facility?
You got it. Your choice house is right. Question number 68. Who is responsible for providing public facilities? Strong choice. Government is the right answer.
Question number 69. Sulabh is a government organization. True or false?
Excellent. False is a brilliant choice. Question number 70. Public facilities does not relate to public needs. Well picked. False is the correct answer. Question number 71. Which of the following is a water-related disease?
Smart move. Cholera is an accurate answer. Question number 72. What is the main source of water for poor people?
Sharp thinking. Municipal water is the right choice. Question number 73. Clean water is essential in every household work. Right again. True is a valid answer. Question number 74. In Chennai, water is taken from nearby town dash.
Well reasoned. Mamandor is the correct choice.
Question number 75. The law against child labor was implemented in? Correct response. 2006 is the most accurate answer.
Question number 76. Can you identify the water-related disease dash?
Nice selection. All of these is the correct and valid answer. Question number 77. What are the diseases caused by polluted water? Perfect. All the above is the correct choice. Question number 78. There should not be universal access to water. Valid point. False is true. Question number 79. Who must be able to access public facilities? Nice work. You chose everyone universally and it is correct.
Question number 80. Porto Alegre. City located in which country?
Nicely done. Brazil is a solid answer. Question number 81. For what purpose bore well water is not used? Great thinking. Cooking and drinking purposes is the right choice. Question number 82. Which is the most important public transport? Good job. Your answer buses works well here. Question number 83. New law on environment was introduced due to?
Smart pick. Bhopal gas tragedy is the correct choice.
Question number 84. Which of the following is not a basic need? Solid response. Entertainment is a valid choice. Question number 85. Were Anu and Kumar traveling through? On track. Chennai is the correct answer. Question number 86. Crores was spent on bus stations in Delhi. Great job. False is the accurate answer. Question number 87. What are the basic needs of human beings? Right choice. All the above is the best answer. Question number 88. How long is the Mumbai Suburban Railway? You chose 300 km and it is correct. Question number 89. Can you identify the public facilities? Clear logic? Your choice, all the above, is sound and 100% true. Question number 90. Sulabh enters into contracts with Dash. Bravo. Municipalities is the answer. Question number 91. There should be Dash access to water. Well picked. Universal is the correct answer. Question number 92. Identify the water-related disease. Great job! Cholera is the accurate answer. Question number 93. Who provides the public facilities? Clear logic. Your choice, government, is sound and 100% true. Question number 94. What is the main sources of water? Smart move. All of these is an accurate answer. Question number 95. Sulabh is a government organization. Good thinking. False is the right answer. Question number 96. Right to life, not dash, in nature. Exactly. Absolute makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 97. Basic needs does not include. Nice work. You chose internet and it is correct. Question number 98. Article 21 outlines the dash. Right choice. Right to life is the best answer. Question number 99. What are public facilities? Great thinking. Essential facilities is the right choice. Question number 100. Union Carbide manufactured. Correct. Methyl isocyanide is the right answer. Question number 101. Sulabh is this dash. Nicely done. Non-government organization is a solid answer. Question number 102. What is a company? Excellent choice. Form of business setups is the right answer. Question number 103. Union Carbide was. Right again. An American company is a valid answer. Question number 104. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format. You chose Contact Narayan Chengder on Facebook. And it is correct.